Hi, I'm Heather, and this is knitting update number 40 for Friday, February 27th, 2026. Can't believe it's already number 40. That's kind of crazy. I was debating not doing a video today because I kind of didn't feel like it, but I haven't been working on something, so I might as well show it, and I might as well upload something tomorrow. Yeah, it's supposed to be warm today, but honestly, when I was out this morning going to my appointment, going to chemo, I didn't find it was warm at all, but I don't know. I guess maybe it could be warmer now. At least it's not snowing and it is bright and sunny. So I brought my I Want to Hold Your Hand scarf to my chemo appointment. I brought it yesterday to my other appointments. I was a little bit hesitant about bringing it to chemo because I have a hard time doing anything sort of complicated thanks to the Benadryl. But I thought I would just take it. I also brought my Nintendo DS, which I haven't played in a while. And so I thought maybe I should be playing it, but playing like the Baby Yoshi game, I'm not a huge gamer. Actually, I really suck at playing video games. So I kind of got this Nintendo DS like 2 years, 3 years ago. I bought it on Poshmark. I only got it because I was obsessed with the color like lime green at the time, and I saw on someone's YouTube, someone who shops like does flea market shopping for media and stuff, and he found a neon green Nintendo DS. I never had a DS as a kid. I actually really suck at video games, even when I was a kid. So it wasn't something that really interested me. I don't think I ever would have gotten a DS anyways. But this lime green one just really captured my imagination. So I went on Poshmark and I found one. Let me just get it. I can show it to you. I don't know if this is interesting to anybody. Okay, so I got this fun iridescent case from Shoppers Drug Mart. I really like it actually for the DS because it also holds, I can put my charger and my games in here just loose. I do have the cases for most of them somewhere, but because they're secondhand, sometimes you don't always get the cases. The games are hit or miss. I don't know if this is interesting to anybody. I'll just quickly show you the games I have. So the Nintendo DS also plays Game Boy Advance games. So I found this Hello Kitty game. I got this at Value Village. I think it was really expensive, like relatively speaking, it was expensive, but I love Hello Kitty, so I had to get it. It's kind of a fun game. It's kind of simple. It's Happy Party Pals, and you just like make pancakes. It's just a bunch of little mini games, and then you have a party at the end. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't played any of these in a while. Then I also got this Zelda game, Phantom Hourglass. I was having so much fun playing this game, and then I got to a part that's just so hard, so I kind of stopped playing it, and I haven't gone back to it since then, but maybe I'll pick it up again. Then I got a SpongeBob game. It's not very fun. Then I have, it's okay. I haven't played it in a while, so I can't even really tell you what it's about. Mario versus Donkey Kong 2, March of the Minis. It's a pretty fun game, actually. It's kind of like a strategic. You have to like switch back and forth, I think, between the minis. Again, I haven't played that one in a while either, but I remember it being fun. Then Mario Kart DS, I don't know, I guess I'll show I feel like I haven't played this even once, but maybe I'm wrong, so I won't speak to it. Cake Mania Main Street. I maybe played this game once. It's not really my thing. It's okay. Then Kirby Mass Attack. This is one of my favorite games. It's so cute. You get to collect like up to, I think, maybe 20 tiny Kirby's, and then you sort of lose them as you like get hurt. It's kind of like a health thing, and then you also need a certain amount sometimes to like complete a little task within the level. I would say it's a side-scrolling like platformer game, but this game I really like the music and I really like the levels. Like the design of it is really fun, but I haven't played this one in a while either, but that's just what I remember of it. Because obviously it's an older console, you need like the headphones with like the old style with the little peg. And I do have actually a pair of those headphones. They're Gwen Stefani Harajuku Lovers headphones, which I also got at Value Village. They're in one of my purses, but they're kind of essential. So I didn't play this. I would have loved to play this game today, but I didn't play it because for me, like a big part of playing it is listening to the music. And I was too lazy to get my headphones. So look how cute. I put this little wrist strap. Has a little gummy bear and some stars. It's just from Ardennes. And then like look how cute. The color is so pretty. And I just really love the look of this console. I'm not going to turn it on, but like the games look so fun. I don't know. To me, it always seems so advanced for its time. And I know we have other stuff now that's better, but if I'm going to be completely honest, this console is 20 years old. It says on here 2006. It works so well. And it also holds a charge. So I haven't played this probably in about a year. And when I got it out this morning, because I thought maybe this would be a good option to keep me entertained at chemo, I didn't have to charge it or anything. It was still working. Still has the little stylus. So I don't really like using that, but I do find like it has the 2 screens, which for me is not my favorite feature because it's hard to remember to like look up here. You can see what's going on up here. Some of the games utilize it well, some don't utilize it at all. But the one thing that I thought was really fun and inventive in the Zelda Phantom Hourglass game, there's some parts where you have to like blow on this little, I think it's a mic. Yeah. You have to blow on that to like get something to happen in the game. And I just thought that that's kind of I just think it is like sort of a fun creative idea. And then I also have this is what I was playing today. Yoshi's Island DS. I don't know why I keep calling it. It's really cute because you play with the baby versions of like Mario and Luigi, or actually Mario and Peach. I think we're trying to save Luigi if I remember correctly. Anyways, the level I was playing today was just so long and I did not have the patience for it, but it was fun. And that is a good option for me to keep in mind. We also have a Nintendo Switch too, so I could take that. Obviously, it's a portable console. And I used to take that to chemo back like 6 years ago, and I would play Animal Crossing. And that was kind of like a good thing to do during chemo. Anyways, I can't believe I already talked for so long. So I played a little bit of that, and then I also worked on my scarf, and I feel like I'm making a lot of progress on my scarf. It looks so good. So it's an all over cable scarf. It's knit in a tube, and then it's done with provisional cast on at the beginning, and then you'll go back and pick up, or I will go back and pick up the stitches and then knit a little hand, essentially a glove onto this end. And then when you get to the other end, you knit a glove onto that end as well. And then you can add fun little features like nail polish. I don't think I'll try to recreate my hand. I don't know. I probably will put tattoos. I might put like knuckle tattoos because I really want to get knuckle tattoos. But I haven't been able to settle on what to get yet. I saw a lady when I was working at the mall. This woman would come all the time and she had knuckle tattoos and it said Lady Luck. And I was like obsessed with it. The font too is like this little thin, I can't even describe it as like a scripty thin font, but not, it was pretty simple and I just really liked it. Anyway, so I might do something like that on the gloves. I think that could be fun. I am a little bit worried about how much this is kind of like flaring out. But I'm hoping, I did cast on pretty loose, so I'm hoping when I pick up the stitches to add the hand, I'll just try to knit them pretty tight and like kind of bring this back in. I hope it works out. But yeah. I think I only did one motif after the movie. So I did the ribbing, I had to do it twice, and then I did one motif? What? It sounds like I'm saying that weird. Which would probably be about just this much. So I think the last time I showed it was maybe a little bit further than that, but in the last day or so, I actually knit quite a bit. I feel like I'm really on a roll with it. I don't think I'll be able to memorize. It's an 8-row repeat. The pattern is by cookie.co on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure her Ravelry handle is the same. I'll put it on the screen because now I'm kind of second guessing myself. I'm actually really happy. I thought I kind of put this off when I saw it. I bought the pattern immediately. I was so excited to make it. I thought it was such a cool idea. And I was like, yeah, I need to do more fun stuff like this instead of always kind of sticking to more safer knits. Actually, I wouldn't say I do really safe stuff, but I just thought like, yeah, I should be not let myself be intimidated. I'm really intimidated about the idea of doing the gloves, but I'm sure I can figure it out. I just hate using DPN, so that won't be fun, but maybe I'll like it. I don't know. Yeah, so I bought this pattern immediately, and then I think I got intimidated by it, so I was kind of just like, I guess I'll make it eventually. But I'm really happy that I actually started it because I love knitting cables. It's really fun. It goes by really quick. I think also because it's just, I think it's 48 stitches around. So once you just get going on it, it does actually, every row does go pretty quickly. And then as with most cable patterns, every other row or, it's really just one cable pattern every once in a while. This one, because there's all different kinds of cables, every other row there's some cabling, but then every even row is just following the pattern, so like knitting and purling as the knitting and purling knit and purl stitches come up. Actually, I really love, I know it's kind of hard to see the cables because of the marling, but I am okay with that. I think like for me, I can still see it. I think it shows up better. The marling looks better on camera from what I can tell when I'm looking at it right now. But I would say the cables don't look better. The cables are more obvious in real life and more like pronounced. Obviously, I think it's good that like these honeycomb ones kind of get lost for sure. But then I think it's kind of good that on this side, they're not the same, which I kind of was surprised by. It's not like you're just doing the same thing twice. There's different cables on both like sides of the tube. So this one has like these big cables, which in real life I think are pretty prominent. But then there's these two cables on either side, and they're not really, I mean, I guess they're cables, but they're kind of just like you're going back and forth instead of making it look like a twist. At first I thought that I messed up and I was following the pattern wrong, but then when I zoomed in on the photos, definitely hers, like that's how it's supposed to look. And I'm not the biggest fan. This one at least it's like not super obvious, but so this cable here, and then there's another one here. It's kind of hard to see, but it doesn't look the nicest. And then on this side, it's essentially the same cable here. It's hard to see. But these ones are more twisted. They're also, I think the reason why this one you're actually cabling every other row, so it's a very tight cable. And yeah, it's not my favorite, but I don't think it really matters overall. I think if it was a sweater, I wouldn't be doing those cables like that. But because it's a scarf, and I think it does still add the texture, and it doesn't look bad, it's just not my favorite. I think it's fine. I wouldn't change it. I don't know. Maybe it's good to mix it up and do something a little bit different, even though it's not my favorite. And I don't know how much I'll wear this scarf, to be honest. Hopefully a lot, but I'm not a big scarf person, as I have talked about before. So this is to wear I'm hoping to finish this in time for Knit City. If you haven't watched this video before, if you haven't heard me talk about this in previous videos, I'm knitting it in the same yarn that I knit my Rumi Raglan, so it's kind of to be a matching set. I also bought a hat pattern to make a hat that will match the sweater as well and the scarf. I don't know, now that winter's kind of coming to an end, it feels like I don't know if I'm going to make the hat this year, or at least not like right now. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I also don't know if I'll have enough yarn. I thought I had enough yarn left over to do both. So I'll show you the yarn in case this is your first time seeing a scarf. So the light gray one is BC Garn Samilla Melange. It's like organic 100% wool and sport weight. And then the bottom one is Erica Knight tweed, something tweed, maybe British tweed. It's also 100% wool, and it is in Norham Grey Castle or something like that. It's a dark gray, and it's some sort of castle colorway if you're looking at it. Anyways, that's what they look like. And yeah, so for my Rumi Raglan, I just did the ribbing, all the ribbing in this as a contrast to the rest of the sweater, and I had leftovers, so I thought I should just make some matching accessories, and this is how it's looking. So I did work a bit on my ghost horse too, but I feel like it wasn't really enough to like show any progress. I'll show it tomorrow because I'll probably work on it now for a little bit. I'm getting really close to the horses, so I'm excited to get to that part. But I think I'm about halfway done the color work part. So that's kind of nice. Once that's done, then I'm just doing straight up. I think I'm just going to do straight stockinette in the lighter color for a bit. And then I think I'll incorporate some color work before I get to the ribbing, just like 1 or 2 rows of like the hearts and the crosses. And then I'm going to do the ribbing all in the black colorway, just so I'll have enough, hopefully, because I'm not 100% sure that I will. So far, it seems pretty good. I still am working on the first 2 balls of the silk tweed, and I have 3 balls of each color. The only problem is I can't get any more of the light color. I don't even know if I can get any more of the tar colorway, but they did have black when I went there, and they had some like other colors, but they're mostly blue, and I don't really like blue that much. So I don't think I'm gonna run out, but of course it's still a fear always there in the back of your head saying you're not gonna have enough, you're not gonna be able to finish it. Why did you even start this project if you didn't know if you had the right amount of yardage? Anyways, that's it for me for today. I guess talking about my DS took up a lot of time because I'm at 20 minutes. It'll probably be edited down to a little bit less, but this is actually a longer video than I thought, and hopefully you enjoyed the gaming content. Now I'm gonna go knit and watch someone play Resident Evil 9 because that game just came out, and in case you didn't know, I'm a huge fan of the Resident Evil franchise, but we can talk about that some other time. See you tomorrow. Bye.